Smell good crew, what it do? I hope y'all can see me. This ain't my normal setup, so I don't know. I think the top of my head cut off, but hopefully not. I got the camera on my steering wheel. This is not my phone. This is my actual camera that I use. But I got something special for y'all today, man. Special. And before we get into that, y'all know, hit that like button, okay, please. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? It's free 99. That's my gift to y'all. And feel free to comment, you know what I'm saying? But this fragrance right here is special. It is special. I'm actually kind of in love with this thing after experiencing it. Shout out to Trey Sense. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him and let him know that Scent Trail sent you and said, this fragrance right here, Sensual Obsession, goes crazy. Now I see you see this. I already sprayed it. I wrote down some things about it up here. This fragrance, fire. So this is actually supposed to be a clone of, and if I'm butchering the name, forgive me, Porthole Loumari. I'm gonna look it up in a second. But anyway, this is how it comes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Sensual Obsession. And I'm gonna open it up so y'all can see the bottle, you know. And then we're gonna get into how it smells. So this is pretty much it right here. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all can get a good look at that. The juice is clear. It has the name on the side, Paradise Porthole. And like I said, this is an impression of, and let me get the name right for y'all because I don't want y'all coming for me in the comments. So let me go ahead and Google it real quick so y'all can have an accurate description of this. So, oh yes, Porthole by Loumari. So I was right, Loumari Porthole. And if you want to know what that looks like, this is it. So this is a dupe of this fragrance right here. Man, when I tell y'all, 10 out of 10 DNA, this could rival, to me, Specific Chill, what is it, Summer Hammer. This is in that ballpark. Hey, don't fight me, don't argue with me, you know what I'm saying, argue with your mama. This one right here is one of the ones. Oh man. Alright, where do I start with this? So I haven't even had enough wearing experience with this to really give y'all a full in-depth, you know, wearing experience, but the one day I did wear it was just phenomenal and I couldn't stop smelling myself. So this is like an airy, fruity, it's blue, but it also has some green in there, hence Porthole, because you're gonna get some of that sea salty vibe to it. It lingers in the air. It got some of that Invictus-y sweetness at the top, but it's not the same as Invictus, so don't get it twisted. It's like the fruit comes off passion fruity, a little mango-y, a little pineapple. Well, I believe all of that is in here. Pineapple, but it comes off in a candy-like Jolly Rancher smoothness, if you get what I'm saying. Like if you ever smelled the Jolly Ranchers, that's how the sweetness comes off in here, and it's really like seductive. It pulls you in with that muskiness and blueness to it as well. It's faint musky. It's not like super musky. It's faint musky. It's like slightly creamy, but in a rich way. You get what I'm saying? This is a great fragrance. So I'm just looking down at some of the stuff I wrote when I first wore it, because off the top of my head, I can still smell it on the strip. It's long lasting too. I probably got about anywhere from, I want to say 6 to 10. And the reason I say that is because I sprayed my inside my clothes and then my jacket, and I was taking it on and off throughout the day. So when I felt like I was going nose blind to it and I couldn't smell it throughout the day, once I put my jacket back on, I was smelling it again. Then I'd probably go nose blind on my jacket, take the jacket off, and I'm smelling it on my shirt again. So I didn't know if I was just heating up the fragrance naturally, or if, you know what I'm saying, it just was lasting that long and I was going a little nose blind. But when the wind blew by and picked it up, I smelled it, and it smelled amazing. So as this macerates or matures, however you want to say it, I only imagine it's getting better. I give this a 9 out of 10 or a 9. But like I said, once it macerates, I already know it's going to go up another level. This is fire, fire, fire. I do recommend y'all getting this. You could blind buy this. If you don't like this fragrance, it's something wrong with you. You don't know good fragrances, because this is good. Like, I don't really say blind buy a lot of stuff. This is blind buy worthy. You know what I'm saying? Backup bottle worthy. You could grab 2 of these and be straight. Like, you could wear this and maybe 2 other fragrances all summer, all spring, and I think you will be satisfied. I'm not trying to glaze. This is just really good. I ain't gonna lie. So this could be a signature scent, because it smells good enough to be a signature scent. People will ask you what you got on. I could imagine you being in a grocery store. You know, this kind of does have a little bit of Blue Talisman vibe to it for sure, but it's not Blue Talisman at all. They're like distant cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell they're related, but yeah. He wear a biker jacket and you wear a checkered shirt. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could tell them apart. You know what I'm saying? Think what's that movie with with Michael B. Jordan. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Put it in the comments. It'll come to me. But anyway, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Brothers, different personalities. You could tell them apart. Alright, but they're in the same wheelhouse. You still could tell they kind of got some relation. They're in that same ballpark. Alright, this has a very, very tropical vibe to it. Very tropical vibe. Like, overall, this is amazing. But this is something you could wear on vacation, all vacation, and nobody would get tired of the scent. You could bring this one thing and people are gonna love it, because it smells like you somewhere, you feel me, on a cruise ship or on your own private boat. You got the ladies around, you know what I'm saying? Good food, good natural foods, fruits all around and things of that nature. And then you got just the ocean around you, nothing but blue. Like, you see the blue in the ocean or the green in the ocean, you know what I'm saying? That tealish, greenish color you will see on a tropical island. Good music playing, everybody relaxing, conversing. You're just having a good time. You're not worried about the stresses of life. That's where this fragrance brings you. So, like I said, shout out to Trey Scents, because he recommended this, and you know, he's one of the few followers that I watch that like got a trusted nose, and certain things I do, you know what I'm saying, I got good discernment, so I could tell when somebody glazing certain fragrances or actually being genuine. So he's one of those people that, you know, I give respect to, pay homage to that man, because, you know what I'm saying, he's an OG. But this is a lady killer, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, backup bottle worthy. This is fire. Fire. So I would like to tell you the notes. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go based off of what's in Loumari Porthole, because this doesn't come with notes, because it is a clone of that fragrance. So I would have just imagined the same notes that's in Loumari Porthole are in this DNA. So let's just look up Loumari Porthole's DNA, and more than likely that is what's in here. Alright, so this is fruity, sweet, tropical freshness. It's salty, musky, citrusy, fresh, spicy, white florals, and woody. Alright, so if you want to know what this smells like, if that gives you kind of an idea, the top notes in here, mainly you're gonna get that pineapple, sea salty, like I said, pineapple, like I said. You got iodine and bergamot for sure in here. Then you got that passion fruit, like I mentioned, that's a big one. Then you got white florals and ginger. That's where that spice comes in. Then you got white musk. You got woodsy in the base. You got the white musk, and then you got woodsy notes and caramel. So primarily you're gonna get pineapple, passion fruit, and that white musk. A little bit of that florals. This is good, guys. I hate to glaze it, but Sensual Obsessions, y'all try them out. And they got it to me in a timely manner. Said it was going to arrive on Monday. I picked it up on a Saturday. So it didn't take long for this to arrive at all. So shout out to that man down there in Florida. You know, go check them out on Instagram. Sensual Obsession. You know what I'm saying? This is not a paid ad or anything like that. I just genuinely like what they did here with the fragrance, high quality. Now, my one caveat, and maybe that's just my nose, is throughout the wearing, there was a something slightly, ever so slightly screechy in here, but I couldn't identify it. I think it's one of the notes, but it's nothing to write the fragrance off. Like, I still gave it a 9 out of 10. So, you know what I'm saying? I still think it's worth blind buying. Like, with everything I just said, this is still one of those ones. Still great. I just had to throw that little caveat in there. I don't want y'all to think I'm glazing. But other than that, fire. Fire. And I'm going to leave it at that, guys. 10 out of 10 recommend. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one, man. I'm finna head out with my lady, man. And until next time, peace. Hey, yo, before y'all go, damn. First off, like I said, hit that like button if you ain't do it already. Subscribe. I appreciate y'all. And damn, I was finna say something and it slipped my mind that fast. Oh, if you seen me looking off into the distance the whole time, like I said, forgive me, this ain't my normal setup. Like, the lens is right here, but I'm looking at myself in the, you know, the viewpoint, the screen. So I'm trying to see, you know what I'm saying? But half of it is cut off. So hopefully that whole time I was talking, y'all could see your boy. All right? But I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, like I said. Peace.